Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. Today we got a special announcement. I was going to say very special, and I thought about that. I was like, well, no, not really, because they've talked about it before. Um, but there is a Nintendo Direct this week. Yeah, so the second Kirby Air Riders Direct that they said in the last Direct that they were going to do is confirmed for Thursday, October 23rd at 8 a.m. Central Time, which is the only time zone that I care about because it's when I watch it, but 6 a.m. Pacific and 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So, um, you know, in the morning on Thursday, we're going to get probably every other secret possible thing shown because it's an hour. This thing is 60 minutes long after we already got, uh, was it 60 minutes last time or 40 minutes or something? Like, holy crap. I don't know that there's that much left to that game that you could talk about for an hour. Freaking hour, man. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't think I have any of the streaming stuff figured out, so we won't be watching it live. But I'll talk about it after, which I got to work. So when I get home from work, I will do a video and talk to you guys about what we see, what new stuff is there. Um, but I'm going to go over at least three things that are on my mind as far as what they could possibly talk about in this thing. Outside of these three things, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of obvious stuff we could hint at that or point towards that or whatever, but um, got ideas. What what big things to expect? I'm sure they're going to show off more amiibo, right? Because they showed us that there are amiibo for the game. They showed off Kirby and Waddle Dee with their respective vehicles. So I'm sure it's going to show off some more, maybe some like release dates for those other amiibo. That's probably the first thing that I'm expecting. Not super big news because it's expected, but like they didn't talk much on it. So yeah, like it's I don't know amiibo. Another thing, they will probably show off every single character, every single course in this game, right? Because I'm pretty sure that they've showed us every mode that you play, right? I guess there's the possibility of story mode. I mean, we could see story mode show up because I don't think they mentioned it last time. So we could be seeing story mode. Um, Maybe some other modes they left out last time. Um, I don't know, right? Because it's the 23rd that they're doing this thing. Right? I think it's like exactly 1 month before, because that comes out on November 20th. So yep, 4 weeks before. So I'm pretty sure the game's done at this point, and it's maybe entered mass production. Maybe still working out some of the translation stuff or whatever, but for the most part, it's probably done at this point. So I don't know, man. 60 minutes though. What could they even do with it? So another thing, another thing I was thinking was Kirby Air Ride from the GameCube might be getting an announcement here because it's Air Riders Direct, so it is related to. It's the first entry in it. They might be bringing that to GameCube Online, either by the end of October, or we might see it in November before the game comes out. Um, I expect that though. I do expect that one to make some kind of an appearance, even if it's just like at the end. It's like, oh yeah, and one more thing: Kirby Air Ride from the GameCube is going to be available on the online service. So there could be that because we haven't. We have not gotten anything since Chibi Robo, which was in September. So we've gone. Was it September? Hold on. We got the 3 games initially in June. We got Strikers in July. Maybe Chibi Robo was August. If that's the case, we went all of September, no games. And we've gone most of October, no games. It's Kirby Air Ride. Maybe there's a special edition. I mean, Nintendo doesn't do a lot of special editions, but there could be. There could be a really nice, fancy special edition for Kirby Air Riders, as they show off the stuff for that. I got it. I got it. I got it. There could be, there could be Nintendo characters, non-Kirby characters, popping into this thing. I'm trying to think who would actually fit the bill for that. Starfy. That's it. The Legend of Starfy. They could just put him in there. He could ride on a star. It's a star riding a star through a star course. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. I don't know, because I could not see Mario characters jumping in there. I feel like it's the reverse of that. Kirby would be in that, but I don't know. Maybe Animal Crossing. That could make an appearance. Something. Mii characters. That's the one. Yep. You could use your Mii in. I think I'm stretching it at this point. I don't know. I've been thinking about this since I saw it earlier today, and like, what else could they talk about? What else is not said about Kirby Air Riders? But more importantly than that, what did they not get in the 40-minute direct that they already showed us? When he spilled all of the beans. What other beans are left at the bottom of that can? Because apparently we didn't even like get to the bottom of the can. If there's 60 minutes, we didn't even see half of it. So, un momento. Okay, sorry about that. I mean, I'm still just racking my brain on this. I don't know. I think the problem here is that I'm not thinking to Kirby at the moment. I'm still on the Pokemon Legends train because that game is so freaking good. Can we just talk about that for a second? Like, I was not expecting the combat system to be exactly what I wanted without knowing that I wanted it. Because I was afraid when I saw the real time stuff. I was like, oh great, this is just gonna like forever ruin Pokemon. But no, like it still feels very much like Pokemon, but like, I don't know, like you're more immersed into it, and so it feels like you're really actually living the Pokemon world now, and the catching being the way that it is, it just maybe that was the step the Pokemon needed. I don't know. I started this wanting to talk about Kirby, I really did, but like Pokemon, but Pokemon. So, I will do a review on Pokemon Legends as soon as I get close to and/or beat the game. But I gotta do some stuff after this, so I'm not gonna get a chance to play again. But yeah. But as far as the Kirby Direct, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm going into this thing not really knowing what to expect because I feel like we've already been told the important stuff. So why are we talking about it for an hour? I mean, unless there's just some like big, meaty, juicy news bit, like secret thing they haven't told us. And to that, I can only say story mode. It's gotta be. It's gotta be some kind of very large adventure story type of thing, right? Because they went over the different modes in Kirby. They went over a bunch of characters, right? And I feel like a lot of the important stuff was there. So it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Story mode, Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube, more amiibo. That's my three things. If I'm gonna make three predictions for this, and I can't always be wrong, but I am wrong. Seems like a lot, but my three guesses. I know typically I go to story mode, but like, I mean, what else, right? Like they talked about online, they talked about amiibos and what they did. They talked about multiplayer modes, single player modes, characters, vehicles. DLC could be there. They could talk about DLC. I mean, it seems kind of weird to talk about it before the game releases, and it's probably not something that's going to be available day one. But just saying like, oh yeah, we're working on some DLC, or every month we're gonna give you some stuff, kind of like they do with Mario Tennis and some of those other games. Um, Grasping at straws here, because I don't know. I don't know where we're at with this, man. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be a good time. So just expect on Thursday that I will have my opinions on it. I will talk about what we see, and definitely feel free. Like if you guys have some thoughts, if you have better predictions than I have, put that down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I would love to have some more ideas going into this thing of like what to expect, because I don't like that is collectively 100 hours of talking about Kirby, a game that when it was first shown off in April when we were talking about the Switch 2 the first time, all we got was a pre-rendered like 30-second little teaser, if that. And that was it. And that's all we saw until August. And then they blew it out of the water with 40 minutes. So now there's another 60. Maybe you guys have a better thought. So let's talk about it in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button, and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would settle for 700 by the end of the year. I still don't think either one's happening, but let's see what we can make happen. And bell notification button, very important. Be alerted to all videos as they come out, because these are not planned, except for now I've got the Thursday one planned, and come back Saturday for Let's Play Tabletop. Luigi's Mansion 2. It was 2. Luigi's Mansion 2, just in time for Halloween. Spooky time. And I don't know why that needed jazz hands. Everything's jazz hands right now. But yeah, so come back for Thursday, come back for Saturday. Share this one around. Let's build up a community here in Super Switch U. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you next time.